Hello everybody, so today I'm doing a slightly different video. So I'm going to do a little bit of an unboxing and not really a review, but just a kind of general overview of my new tripod that they wanted. So I wanted something to replace my three-legged thing, because there's a few issues with it now. It's quite a few years old, so you know it's got a leg that won't stay in place. It's the column bit that, or the collar here doesn't screw off, so I can't use the monopod. Not that I really use it that often, but it is handy for a few things. And it's got like one of the rubber things missing. And I was in the market for a new tripod, and it was my birthday the other day, so I thought I'd treat myself. So I've gone for the Manfrotto Elements tripod. And the reason why I'm doing a bit of an unboxing video is because they're actually, I tried to look for one on online, and there was one or two, but it didn't give any information. So I thought, you know what, I'll do my own. So you know, it's just to give you guys a little bit of information if it's something that you're looking for, or you know, just want a little bit of a look at. So I'll just go through a few things with you. So first of all, they come in two different sizes. So they do a big tripod, which is what this one is, and then they also do a smaller tripod. So I'll pop up the screen, up on the screen, the different variations that you get with the two tripods. But the big one, it's 164 centimeters maximum height. It is 41.5 centimeters is its, I think that's its closed length, and it weighs 1.4 kilograms, and it can take a maximum payload of 8 kilos. So yeah, very it's got quite a bit of payload, you know, considering the size of the tripod. It's not a massive tripod. So let's get the box open and see what's in there. Okay, let's get a look inside. So first of all, it comes with, I'll just bear in mind that I have opened this before and used it just once so far. So so yeah, get a nice little bag with it to start with, which a lot of high-end tripods don't come with. So this is currently retailing at £149, I believe. So for a carbon fibre tripod, it's not a bad little tripod. So this is the carbon fibre, and just kind of, you know, up there. So we've got the tripod there. So yeah, kind of nice, kind of nylon type bag. It's slightly padded as well, and also in there, also got instruction manual. And also, what I like about this, you get a couple of Allen keys with it. There's 3 Allen keys at 2 different sizes. I'll go into why. We'll get them in a minute. So we've got those, and then also there's a spare threaded kind of screw here, double-ended threaded screw. Now I think that may be for the monopods. There is a built-in monopod. We'll go into that in a minute. And then what I really like is that it comes with 3 spikes. So you know, if you're using it on grassy ground, you've got 3 spikes. If you have a look, you've got some rubber feet on there at the minute. So it's just a case of unscrewing these and then just putting those in its place. So yeah, really good. The instruction manuals just kind of really kind of goes into how to use the monopod, and using the monopod with the ball head, etc, etc. So yeah, goes into all of that. So you know, got quite a bit of info on there, you know, just general kind of how to use the tripod, how to fold it up, etc, etc. So okay, so this is its closed length. Really good and compact if you're travelling abroad. So the legs fold right back over the centre column, just to kind of make it as compact as possible. So I think that's where the closed length comes in at 41 centimeters, I believe, which looks around about right. So yeah, so carbon fibre construction, and I think like these bits here and the head and stuff is aluminium, quite possibly. So yeah, it's quite well built by the looks of things. So I'll just twist this open. Now I like the switch system on here. On the three-legged thing was a little bit awkward, their system, but you kind of get used to it. But yeah, this I do like a lot better. So it's just a press system, and then you can adjust it to 3 different angles. So that's its first angle, and then that's its second angle, and then that's its third. So you'd have to have the center column all the way up for that. So, but yeah, you can get nice and low with that, which is really good. But yeah, so that's down like that. Now with the small version, I did buy it, but I ended up sending it back. It was probably going to be a bit too light. It's just over 1 kilo, and you kind of got to get the balance right. Depending on what you're doing with it, you kind of got to get the balance right. You know, if you're going to be dealing with a lot of wind, I'm out on a lot of fells, so you know I need a little bit more. Although I need a lightweight tripod because I'm going up the fells, at the same time I need a heavy enough tripod to withstand a little bit of wind and breeze, especially the fact that I'm going to be using it a lot with my Fuji, which captures all my time lapses. So you know, I needed it for that, and also it's going to be used on my Canon camera as well, so which does all my vlogging and stuff. So yeah, it's got a ball head on there, so you just loosen this on the side, and the tighter you go with it, the kind of more resistance that you get. So you know, you tighten it right up and it's fully tight, and then you just unscrew this here, and then you can pivot it as well. And there's some angle markings on there too, so you know, if you're doing panoramics or stuff like that with them, you know, it's really good. It's also got 2 spirit levels, so it's got one in the knob that tightens up the foot plate, so there's one in there, and there's also one right next to the mount of the foot plate, or on the mount, foot plate mount. So you know, you've got 2 spirit levels, so that's really good. And what I like is that you've got the twist lock system on the tripod. Now I quite like the twist lock system. Some people prefer the lever lock. This tripod is only available in twist lock system, but the reason why I like it is that I can deploy this a lot quicker. So if there's something that I need to, you know, want to try and capture quick, you know, I literally just take my hand and then twist all 4 switches, you know, if I want to get all 4 out, and then it's just a case of pulling it out, you know, and then just locking off each individual one then. And then once you come to back it away, just loosen off every single one, push it all the way back in, and then again locking off all 4, you know, and it's that simple. So and quick. So you know, if you're wanting to try and capture something and want you get your tripod out quick, you know, that's why I prefer it. I mean, like I say, some people have got their own system. It's negligible all the time, really, but that's kind of why I like it. So it's nice and easy. So yeah, as I mentioned, it's got rubber feet on the bottom, so you can screw those off and put on the spikes. So that's really good. You've got the adjustable centre column. So it's just and yeah, it just goes up probably about another, just over 30 centimeters, gives it another 30 centimeters of height. So that's always really handy. It's also got a built-in monopod. So the leg with the grip on it, you just untwist that, and then what you can do is then take off the head on that. and then switch it over, and then you've got the head on there as well. So that's a really nice feature. You get kind of two products in one then, you know, so you haven't got to go out and buy a separate monopod if you don't want to. And if you're out, you know, backpacking or travelling or, you know, all that kind of stuff, you haven't got to take a separate monopod, which is then more weight if you use one. So nice, lightweight, really well built by the looks of things as well. As I've said, I've used it once already, and it's performed quite well. And it's very, very similar to the three-legged thing that I've already got. It's got some similar characteristics in there, and all of that. And also, I just wanted to talk about this is my only fault with it. So on the foot plate here, you've only got the Allen key. So you need, well, it's got an Allen key, but it's also got a little kind of thing that kind of pops up, so you can twist it around. Now, in my experience, those twist things aren't that great. So to tighten it up, you will need your Allen key. Now, the problem with that, Allen keys get lost, which is a bit of a pain in the backside. I like the ones where you've got like a bladed screwdriver fitting, so you can actually put, and they're normally quite big, so you can get like a coin in there. So, you know, like a 2p, 50p coin is ideal to tighten it up, because most people carry change around with them. You just have to make sure that you've got your Allen key with you when you're out and about, which is probably why they're giving you two of the same size, and then there's also a smaller one there. So when you first get it, none of it's all tightened up, so you know, you've got to tighten the ball head up, so you just need to tighten that up in there. There's a little screw just up there. I'll do a close-up shot of that. And there is also another one somewhere else. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, just there. Another one just in there, so that just needs tightening up just to kind of make sure everything's tight. Also, there is a hook on the bottom as well, so if you need to apply a little bit more weight to it. It's also got an Arca Swiss fitting on the top there, so foot plate comes with kind of like an Arca Swiss type plate, and as I say, it can take up to 8 kilos. So I've got my Nikon here, so it's got the L bracket on my Nikon, so just open it nice and wide out, and then that fits on there absolutely nicely. And as I say, 8 kilos of weight, so you know, it will take that SLR just fine, and it's quite hefty. So, you know, if you're looking at for your SLR and going travelling with, then yeah, ideal. Not a bad little tripod, really looking forward to using it. And as I said, I think it retails at £149. A really good price for a carbon fibre tripod. You know, carbon fibre are really expensive tripods generally, because it's quite an expensive material. So, you know, it's a really good price. I think the small tripod is not much cheaper. It's like about £2 or £3 cheaper, if that. But yeah, as I said, you know, it's not for the small one wasn't for me. And what I didn't like about the small one as well is that the head or the column was always up like this in this position. You couldn't actually lower it. You could extend it. It had a second column on the inside. Yeah, so this was like a sleeve, and then it had a second column on the inside, so you could extend it because it's not actually much shorter. But yeah, it just constantly stayed up like that. So if you a person that kind of carries it around like this, so you're ready to deploy it, you know, you've still got it sticking up. So it was actually, you know, you had to shut it up to get its minimum height. Whereas this, having it down like that, you know, when I'm carrying it on my bag, it's not really going to make much difference to me. So, you know, it's just going to save me a little bit of time, you know, setting it up. So, but yeah, seems like a really good build quality. Manfrotto are, you know, renowned for their tripods. They are a big tripod company. You know, I've used them for many years, you know, over the years. So you know, they are a really good tripod, really well built. So I'm hoping I'm going to have some good times with this. So yeah, that's about it done. I'll just show you what it's like full height as well. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and until next time.